Antonio and I, when I became Chancellor, would message each other regularly about development, I think in Horsham, was it, in Sussex, where you had some microscopic snails that, as a result, were stopping any houses being built. You know, in our regulatory system, we cared more about microscopic snails than we did about young families and first-time buyers getting on the housing ladder. Well, Antonio, I think you can confirm that has changed now. You are building those houses because we've changed the rules and regulations. We're letting people build stuff in Britain again, whether that is energy infrastructure, transport infrastructure, housing for our people, you name it, the data centres. And, you know, Ruth Porat, who's here this week, and others at Google and all of your big US companies are building data centres in Britain because we're making it easier for them to do so. And we don't have the regulation that some other countries have, which makes it easier to do business in Britain. But we absolutely recognise that challenge from business to make it easier to get stuff done. Planning and regulation are being torn up in the UK because we want to make it easier to do business. And finally, on Maureen's point about China, the trade intensity between the UK and China is lower than between the US and China, lower than Germany and China, lower than France and China. We don't want to be an outlier, but we are a bit of an outlier today, and we've missed out on opportunities for British businesses to sell into US markets. Brian and Bank of America do business in China. We want to help British businesses as well to be able to export to those fast-growing markets. That's in our national interest.